one or two games today again. We might be able to get two in. We just demolished the Timberwolves after a big second half comeback from us, which I do really like. So facing T-Wolves again this time. Let's see if we can do the same thing we did last time.
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis, is the scene for the Pelicans. Right down the trigger and off the dribble. Devontae Graham is a problem to contain as they wind up for action at target center. Pelicans, Timberwolves. Tip-off coming right up. The week is starting off right. Monday night,
starting out 3-0.
NBA.
We are already doing better than what the Pelicans did in real life when they started out 0-12.
From David Aldridge on the sideline. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
MVP.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says to build a legacy, we got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something. A culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Jones is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. And
see if
for
I
the
would tip off this time.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell out there with Edwards, and it's
Kyrie.
Noel in at the shooting guard.
I sauced your ankles up
Russell
last time, boy.
Irving.
Don't test me. And again, he also locked down my.
There's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And
nah,
here we go
challenge
with the
that.
coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
There ain't no way that's a
When it
charge.
comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action
Ah,
is so fast that
nah,
it's
that's
really
not a
tough to
charge.
catch everything in real time.
The
He was
wonders
using
of
out his
technology,
feet
Greg.
set
We've
for a
seen
charge.
replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands.
What do you mean my
as it was
call?
made
The
on
call
floor.
stands,
And you know,
bruh.
even if a coach still feels this wasn't
But
the
if
right
I
call,
do the same
you
thing,
gotta
there ain't no
acknowledge
call.
the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double checking, and the game continues on.
Oh, come here.
And here's
Come here.
Russell. And he drives in. Towns.
I need to stop trying to
Zion
draw charges
Williamson
and just
grabs the miss.
play some basketball.
Irving surveying the
Pop
floor.
it.
And that's out of bounds. New
Hey, I
Orleans
got
will
the ball,
retain
dude.
possession.
It's Ingram.
Here's Ingram. And he banks
Because
in
he's
the
just
lane.
small.
Ingram's got the first points up on the board for the Pelicans.
So,
Well, Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still
okay, I'm
comes
gonna
through in
stop
his
trying
length.
that. Oh, my feet were
Pass,
set,
Russell.
and he didn't charge.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell.
I didn't think he'd do
Uncovered
that.
at the rim, finding cracks And the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh my God, bro.
Foul.
That is
Great defense there.
two consecutive
Anticipated the
charges.
play and got there first. And Towns
Two
not
flops
known
back
for
to
his
back.
rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Now, here is Russell. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well,
Bro,
this
his
becomes the
three-point
D'Lo
shot is
zone
like an
right
80
now. He's got
overall,
the kind
and
of
he's
range
made
to
like
step back even
7
further.
in the 2 games that I've played against him.
Outside Irving.
Fantastic screen Valanciunas.
Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota
I
now
missed,
the other
bro.
way. And with
Yeah, this
Towns,
dude
Greg, you knew he
with
had
a
the
worse
potential for
three-point
rim
shot
defense,
than me
and it became a
makes
focus
it.
for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is
rebound.
putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take
Brandon
another
Ingram.
step. Well, he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we can feel that one all the way over here. Irving passes to Jones.
Oh, Herbert, go.
Vanderbilt with the
Herbert,
rebound.
why? I was holding sprint.
The
And he's like, no,
Timberwolves
I'm
have
gonna
gone 2
slow.
for 4 from the field so far today. And he comes up with
Yo,
the deuce.
excellent defense, Valanciunas.
Gap
Let me
there in
just
the defense
stare
and
at
get
him
to
while
the
he
bucket.
shoots it. God,
And
shit.
just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Hate this.
Irving against Russell. The putback. It's good.
Give me that.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing
That's
the glass,
Zion, boy.
and relentless energy to get the ball.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Pass to Edwards.
Target center.
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
I like how there were
Takes
2 guys
advantage
in
of
his
his
face,
team
and he
in
still hits
a
it.
way that very few players playing today can do.
Alright, come on, Kyrie. Hit a shot.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Russell. A 3 ball.
There we go.
A nice shot by Irving. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Pass to Towns. Another shot. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Knocks it loose.
No.
It's stolen by Jones.
Herbert with the steal.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes
How's that not a
into the first
foul,
quarter.
bro?
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is
I
his
can
first
give
foul of
2
the
more
game.
fouls, and they haven't called a single one against Minnesota.
And it's Russell at the elbow.
Yeah, that is what I call bias.
Towns down low. Valanciunas is there.
Kyrie more and more wants to take pride on the defensive end, so encouraging to see him out there with a hand up on that one.
Floats it up for
That's
Williams.
the Zion lob.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
The Timberwolves trail.
That is the Zion lob.
Here's Russell. And there's the drive.
Next part,
Love seeing
like
a
a
point
next
guard who can
video I
explode
make might be
to
a
the rim
Timberwolves
like that.
because you have Timberwolves team
Great
set up.
attitude and even a better finish.
That's a
Well,
foul.
just
About to
seeking
say,
out
come on,
weaknesses
man.
in the defense
Gotta call that
and
one.
then exploiting it.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this one. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
5% for Herbert.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside Edwards.
So I have to somehow get Rudy Gobert
Passes
on my
up to
team.
Noel. Irving against Russell. Pass to Edwards.
Dang, I'm just bullying Cat.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Cat
And
just
on
got
an open
bullied.
look like that, he's very gifted at making
Yeah, let's show our
the weak
Herbert
coverage
here.
pay.
Shoot a 3 with him.
Jones looking for an opening. And the Pelicans miss again.
I don't know how you're boxing out Zion.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the
whatever.
first quarter. Here's Edwards. Pelicans with the rebound. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And the last meeting,
Slam it home.
they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more.
What the heck
havoc
kind
in
of
this one.
Magic Johnson pass was that?
D'Lo at that
That
size
was
has great
sick.
court vision and a great pass.
D'Lo, his name's D'Angelo Russell,
Russell against Irving.
not D'Lo.
He feeds it to Valanciunas. Over Towns. Valanciunas.
Boom,
Good.
bully ball.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact.
Jonas
You're going to
Valanciunas.
have to get a lot more physical than that.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. Outside, Towns. Good on the three-point shot.
Dang, I should have put my hand. I should
Towns
have
has
blocked.
got
Trying
5 points
to
so
block.
far.
And that's exactly what he's looking
Zion.
for.
No, he got Vanderbilt on him, though. No.
Williamson dishes to Irving. Here's Ingram into the lane. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Excuse me.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the
Ant-Man
foul.
ain't that good at D.
That's foul number 2 for him. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And then Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly comes in for Noel. Here is Russell. Pass to Prince. Russell against Williamson. Lets it go from deep.
Okay, why are they making that
Russell,
switch?
no good. For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Ingram kicks to Valanciunas. They double him with
Back
Russell.
down.
Valanciunas,
Bully
good.
basketball
Those
in
defenders
effect.
just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Irving against Russell. Out to Edwards. Clock at
Play on
6.
you.
Here he goes.
Not that time. Not that man.
And what a creative finisher.
That is a
Edwards is
sick
so
dunk
fast
package.
and
He's
how
got a
he
nice
gets
dunk
up
package. Yeah,
to
man. I'll
throw
give him
it
that.
down.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Ingram missing.
What the heck,
Minnesota's
bro?
gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly.
There we go. There's a
That is
charge.
his first foul of the game.
Long time out.
Really
I'm
good
putting the bench
defensive
in.
play to cut him off there and square up.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Beasley in for Russell. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up
Jose.
or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper
Nance.
adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Hornets
God
going
dang
with
it.
a
That was a
whole
good
new
defense.
group out there.
That was a good defense. Jackson.
Beasley kicks to Beverly.
Oh, I got Alvarado on
Nice
him?
ball movement by Minnesota. From the arc.
No.
That shot
My
misses.
rebound.
Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Alvarado defended by Beverly.
Oh, that's
Here's
annoying.
Alvarado. Got a hand on it.
Because
Can't be
Patrick
lazy
Beverly
around
can
Patrick
actually
Beverly.
play
He's going
defense.
to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
Amazing pass, Jackson. Can't
Now
talk too
here's
much smack
McDaniel.
though because he is a
Graham
defensive
defending.
stalwart for me at the play on cat. I forgot.
Now here's McDaniels.
He's one
To
of the
the
few
paint.
centers I just can't play off ball.
Prince
That's
misses.
what put mine on.
He'll have a hard time shaking
Devontae.
that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And
Flagrant.
foul on the shot, so he'll
How's
get
that not a
chance at the
flagrant,
line.
bro?
And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot.
90% and I
About 2/3 of his
missed.
shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And although
Yeah,
he's a
I
little
shot the exact
undersized
same
as a
shot
shooting
over
guard,
Patrick Beverly,
Beasley
and
is still a
he
great
made it.
rebounder.
And
can
that wasn't a
regularly
foul.
hit
Brick it.
double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry.
Oh
and
my
ready to
God.
make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
This is so stupid. Okay, I don't know what to do anymore.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
My man's got hit in the face, assaulted. No foul.
That's as fundamental as defense
That
gets.
is so a 2K move right there. It is just that's 2K.
The tray. Here's Prince. Goes up strong.
Can't be talking though because he dunked on me, but still.
Yeah, Torian Prince not
What are
going
you
to give
shooting,
up
Westbrook?
anything really easy when he's on the floor, especially on the offensive glass.
What the heck is happening?
Three-pointer, Graham. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he thought he could slip.
Oh,
there
grow
and
up,
grab
cat.
the ball, but got too much
You are
body and gets
6'10",
called for
250.
going over the back.
You are not
Well, he
some
plays
little
super
guard I
active on the
jumped
glass,
over.
So calls like
Grow
this are
up,
to be
cat.
expected. Makes it pretty tough on the defense.
Say the
Who you
best
gonna
player in
pick to
Timberwolves
send
that you
to the
get
free throw
pushed
line?
around like that.
And he's hitting the free
Weakling.
throws right now. Form looks good.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
Punk gotta foul me, bro.
That is his first foul of the
Ball.
game.
Ball. Thank you. I
Bring up
must.
the ball. Loaded now by Prince.
That's your
And that's a
fucking
foul.
7th
called on
foul?
Malik
Question
Beasley.
mark? I'm kidding. It's like
That's his
4th.
first foul.
Okay, can I get the ball?
Here's Graham.
Can I actually do something with it this time instead of y'all
Outstanding
fouling
game
me
against
every
Minnesota.
2.8 seconds?
Shoots the three.
No, because apparently my
Ball
guy
shot
don't know
was
how
in,
to set no
so
screen.
Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's McDaniels. And finished
Oh,
off by
Lord.
McDaniels.
Oh, inflicting some punishment
There it is.
with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Excuse me!
Count the bucket.
And one.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hard work on the offensive
Metu.
glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And he's got his first chance at the
Stop
line
howling.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
here. And here's Beverly. He brings
72%
up the
ain't
Minnesota
fantastic,
Timberwolves.
but it's not
Defeated by the
awful.
Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys,
Come on,
there's
Cat,
really a
do
fine
something.
line between being aggressive
No.
and being out of control, and in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Now, here's McDaniels.
What
And
kind
the
of
foul on Larry Nance Jr.
what kind of
That's his first
Draymond
foul of the
Green
game.
bull did I just see? Do I even have another small forward I can put in? Putting
And
him
the
in.
bonus will go to the free throw line. The
Don't
Timberwolves shoot
smell
their
it.
5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the
We
Pelicans
see if
making
they're
a
gonna
change.
start out like we did last
Snell's
game.
checked in.
Down by
And
like
McDaniels
58
drops them
coming
both.
into the second quarter.
Pelicans trail by 4.
Because I just cannot hit a shot. I got Larry
Graham.
Nance, who probably can't set screens. Nope, because he's an undersized power forward.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter.
There we go.
Drills it from outside.
You know, maybe
Okay.
he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but
I
even
cannot
still,
foul
that's not a
with
shot that he
Alvarado.
can
I'm
afford
trying to like get
give.
some big pockets, but I cannot
Back to
foul.
Beverly.
I just have to
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Patrick Beverly don't
Patrick
score,
Beverly
bro.
is
Come
impressive.
on, man.
Takes the punishment.
We know
I don't
this
think he minds
guy
it
is-
one bit and still converts.
Jose, can you shoot?
Here's Alvarado.
No, you cannot shoot.
From outside, off the mark.
A bit shocking.
How am
that
I
he has
cold?
not
I've shot
registered
3 times
one
with him.
Field goal in the quarter, guys.
The steal.
I say, where'd you get
46
one made
seconds
field
left in
goal
the
from? I
first
missed
quarter.
all of them with this dude.
Inside. The shot's
There we
good
go,
from
Larry.
Nance.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit. Larry Nance Jr. does a
I'ma just
nice
keep
job of
throwing
finding
up
enough
assists.
room to score.
Playing smart.
Outside, Towns. Friends outside.
Listen, Mr. Dribble Drive.
Last touch by Nance.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
And it's Beverly missing. The Pelicans trail. Graham surveying the floor. Oh, Nance in position. And in
Lob.
jam.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Tight quarter.
Pelicans on top, up 1.
Only up by 1. So bench is definitely playing.
And
I
one of the
think definitely,
game's
because they're not really playing better than the starters.
Down the stretch.
Because they're shooting a lot worse. Because you're shooting 57% with the starters, shooting about 40% with the bench.
In order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game. Where,
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant. How certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Jackson Hayes, I actually have to stay on Chapman here.
Mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just cashing in on.
How are you contesting with my back? Yet I do the same thing as there and there's no contest.
The offensive glass that sometimes comes from.
Oh look, I did the same thing. Where's my contest? Where's my contest, game? Oh wait, I forgot. You don't give me a contest.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups.
Dumb.
So for New Orleans,
set me a screen, Jackson.
We've got Nance. He's out there with Tony Snell. Monte Graham is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Alvarado in at the point.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Driving to the basket. And that one's good. Beverly's got his second basket of the game.
He's attacking right now. Patrick Beverly just getting fired up. And his team is doing the same.
Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's fun that I have 2 lob threats now. I got Larry Nance and I got Zion.
That's for sure.
The Timberwolves have
I'm actually going to put Nance at the power forward from now on.
Beasley kicks to Towns.
How am I supposed to stop that?
Offline with his 3. New Orleans in the lead.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Now the
I
pass
don't.
to Snell.
I just deal with it and
Takes
hope
it
to God
inside.
that I don't get messed up
Uses
again.
both hands.
Tony.
Time it down.
Go into the rack with energy.
The best free throw shooter over the past 2 years, shooting 100%.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Well, because you only take the limited amount of attempts per game.
By Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5.
Gotta say, holy cow, you just clobbered Larry Nance.
Checked in for Towns. And it's Noel in for Prince. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Plenty of daylight.
Shooter's touch by Devontae.
Up to 6 now for the Pelicans. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later.
Nope.
Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh my God! How many times are y'all gonna flop?
Get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Beasley.
How many times are y'all about to flop? I will save and quit right here if y'all flop once more. Larry Nance, how do you not have takeover yet? You've got 3 lobs and a dunk under your belt.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Russell driving inside, and it's blocked.
Get that weak sauce out of here, boy.
Nance outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient.
Freaky Nance going on.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Great hustle
defensively
through the first half, contesting everything.
I am Jose Alvarado, and I will steal the ball from you.
Coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
Come on, boy.
Outside, Russell.
Outside Russell? What do you mean outside? He was inside the mid-range.
His first 2 points of the night.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just
what do you mean?
And work on the boards, generate second chance.
That's the closest outside I've ever seen.
Hopefully,
Jackson. So you can actually set one.
Graham with the ball. He has 7. And it's Russell with the rebound.
I love it.
Even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Devontae Graham with the dunks.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity.
Jackson's almost got to take over, and he's got 2 points.
Offense. Here's Edwards.
And again, Jackson's also playing phenomenal defense. Thank you, Larry Nance, or Tony Snell for getting absolutely cooked.
First quarter from deep.
Alvarado. He's guarded by Russell.
Foul, bruh. I went up against 4 guys and got hit.
They've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Alvarado.
So they're telling me this dude, D'Angelo Russell, plays defense.
He has not made one
Since
shot
when has this little guy, 6'4", man says he got ice in his veins, know how to play defense? When?
McDaniels, down low. Here's
I would like to know when, Ronnie 2K.
With a nice jam.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam.
There's some ice in your veins. You don't play
some urgency from him there. Sure.
Okay, I'm just
Here's
gonna
Noel. Graham defending.
Drown my sorrows into losing
Pass
the
to
game now
Noel.
because of that stupidity.
To the right side. The drive by Russell. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's putting work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Here's Vanderbilt. It's tipped. To the middle.
Oh my God!
Over Russell.
You've got the smallest guy on the court on you.
Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Nance has got 8 here in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 4.
These clamps, boy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the
I'm just gonna leave you open from here.
Vanderbilt, the pass.
I don't care what you do. You can only score into the basket. You can score from everywhere.
Putback, it's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Nance. And rejection by McDaniels. They retain possession. Snell, the pass to Nance.
Can I, like, fly around him?
Tries again.
There we go.
And the call
on
the shot that sends him to the line.
Good job by Nance, who uses the ball fake and tries to stay patient with that possession.
Yeah.
That misses, so he splits the free throw.
He is gassed, though. He's played phenomenally. 13 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, a block. I cannot ask much more of him.
To the inside, Vanderbilt, and he slams
Not much I can do there. He's tall.
Showing he can make plays for others.
Yeah, my bench has outscored them.
New Orleans leading by 3.
Can I help you?
And here is Graham. 9 points in the game so far. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Bro, of course. Yet this dude can hit some stupid shot. Flies off backboard and it just flies in.
It's blocked. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And there's the feed to Hayes.
Oh my God.
Russell passes to Noel.
God. Now my big men are tired.
Now here's McDaniel.
I don't think I can really count Larry Nance as a big man, even though he's got 7 rebounds.
Down your offense and
okay, D'Angelo Russell
in this quarter
is making me mad because dude will not get out of my way. Dude, you are not friggin' Gary Payton. Go bug someone else.
Nance in position.
Get dunked on.
Dunks it down.
Yeah, for Nance Jr., it's about the quickness with which he can be impactful.
And so it's Russell.
How tired is Devontae? He's not even that tired. I don't know how I'm breaking with him. Everyone else is freaking gas. I'm not gonna lie, that should have been a foul on me.
And when you can't get anything to fall,
like,
it definitely gets in your head.
I like how he's behind me and he gets like
a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise,
such a good freaking shot contest.
Gotta get the next one to go, and you don't.
We got 8 turnovers already.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass?
I'm already
before the defense has a chance
get
to react,
out of
and that
my
opens
way.
up a much better opportunity to score.
Three-pointer.
Boom.
Hands it from downtown.
Devontae Graham's just better.
Graham's got 8 here in the quarter.
Okay.
Much,
starters, get back in here, please.
There, you have to get a hand in his face when
I
he's
kind of want to play
spotting
small
up from
ball,
distance.
but
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Minnesota making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for
I
Vanderbilt.
think Wiseman was
Torian
the
Prince
second
comes
overall
in for
pick and
McDaniels,
LaMelo was
and
the
it's Malik
third.
Beasley in for Noel.
Because people were surprised that the Warriors chose. Well, they weren't surprised, but it was a surprising feat that the Warriors took. A little bit surprising that they took Anthony. They took what's his face? Wiseman over LaMelo Ball, which was a lot of people surprising, which I can understand why, because Wiseman throughout his first 2 years has been very injury prone. LaMelo throughout his first 2 years has been basically just he single-handedly turned around Charlotte Hornets.
Russell against Irving.
They went from a mediocre team with laughable freaking TV ratings when their games aired to like a perennial like playoff contender. I think that LaMelo just needs, especially with the Miles Bridges incident, he definitely needs a better. He needs a big man. So if Charlotte's GM is smart. I don't even know who their GM is. I think it's Michael Jordan. He's the GM owner. You know, if they're smart, they'd pick up a center. I forgot, the draft already passed. Well, next season's draft, if they're smart, they pick up a center. Or like a power forward. I don't know if they did this season.
And
I forgot that this season's
tries
draft.
to maintain control and was fouled. And he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 10.
Basketball's gonna be interesting. I think one team that's gonna take a big leap forward is the Pelicans finally, because they have the team now.
Edwards looking it over and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2
Just
at
3
the free
fouls.
throw. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining.
Oh, I thought that
of
was
his
a
shot
3-point
mechanics
shot.
and the sustained level of engagement.
New Orleans.
All right,
leading
Zion
by 8.
or whoever. Well, we got Patrick Beverly on. Never
Outside
mind.
Irving. Kicks it out to Jones. Ingram outside.
Who the heck? Well, like, why are they double teaming him?
Inside.
Okay.
Valanciunas. That's
Good move.
And it's Ingram with the assist. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans. Bounce pass from Beverly.
Cat, you ain't going nowhere.
Here's Towns.
Box boy.
That shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Okay, they're gonna double me. So I'd like Zion
Irving
to
against
set me
Beverly.
screen. When I'm gonna double team me, when I like
Irving up
step into
top.
like the area,
8 points for him.
come here Zion. Quickly.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul.
Excuse me,
as the
boy.
whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We've been seeing
Back-to-back
athletic
corners
figure
I've been in
in
the
NBA
back
now, Brent, for
quarters.
some time,
Back-to-back
but Zion
quarters.
Williamson raised the bar.
I've
when it
been
came to
in the
that
bonus, and that's
There's
back-to-back
no doubt
journeys
about
down
it.
the free
It's
throw,
this
down the
combination that is
on the
so
floor that
strange
I've been at the free throw line as well. I
people
think.
that have to wrap their heads
Running
around
around.
when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability
Valanciunas
to
is
put
just
the
a
ball
freaking
down on the
machine
deck.
on the glass.
I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason
Big
why
bounce back game for
Zion's
him
one of
after a
the more special
mediocre
players in the league.
last game. Big bounce back.
Out to Edwards.
The heck are
Feeds
these
to
Magic
Beasley.
Johnson passes,
Dish now to
bro?
Prince.
I'm not gonna let y'all
To
score.
the middle. Here's Beverly. Off with the layup.
Oh, come on.
And so
that'd
it's
been
the New
sick.
Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Devontae, you had it going long range. How did you find success out there?
My bigs doing a good job of screening. You know, it's hard to fight over them screens when they set them like that. And their bigs are kind of bag playing, so I'm just letting it fly.
If they give you space, you're going to shoot it, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might be the start of the key. Everyone wants to be outshined.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Larry Nance has been exceptional here, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
They've got Edwards. Russell is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Towns against Valanciunas. Out to Russell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Let's go, offensive 3-second.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 15.
Does this dude not understand?
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Noel passes to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Noel. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Ingram with the steal. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards against Ingram. There's the 3.
Holy cow,
you
Brandon.
like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Down low, here's Vanderbilt. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
That was a nice finish.
All of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Down by 15. It's Ingram on the wing. Edwards.
There we go.
And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got 7.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat, and he's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Noel passes to Towns. To the paint, here's Russell.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Last game, lights out. This time, nada.
Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
The offensive rebound, Towns. And finally, that one's good.
Baby hook was that?
11 points in the game.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
It's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Russell left side. Shot clock at 5. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, I love the play there from D'Lo. Uses the play, gets some space,
His name is
and then
D'Lo?
knocks it down.
That's a weird nickname.
Outside Irving takes the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Towns, no luck.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Pass to Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Edwards. Towns against Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh my God.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The pass to Towns.
You just go stand there, cat.
Deep 2 from Russell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's now 11 points for D'Angelo Russell. Russell against Irving. Floats it up for Williamson.
Zion, jump, bro.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here is Russell. He's got 11. From 12 feet out. Yep, that one goes in there.
I like how there's 2 hands in his face.
Now that basket must be almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Irving against Russell. Irving dishes to Williamson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Really tough to predict what Kyrie is going to do because he's so special playing out of pick and roll.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Noel. And there's the call on Jones. That is his 1st foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 6 points for him.
Yeah, kind of tough on the defense when you let Beverley beat you on the inside. That can get his confidence going from the outside. So damage from the paint that time.
And it's Williamson missing. Timberwolves trail by 21.
Bruh! D'Lo is 6'4".
Beasley outside. Second chance shot. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, sometimes it's just as much fun watching Zion go up for a hard block as it is a hard dunk.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
No, they have Torian Prince. No, they matter. I thought they had Torian Prince at the 5, but they have Cat at the 5 still.
So
right, come
it's
on,
Minnesota
D'Lo.
now.
As people call you.
To the middle, 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Get that weak sauce out of here.
And it's out
My
of
ball,
bounds to
boy.
the Pelicans. New Orleans leading by 21.
Zion, come here. Or Valanciunas.
Outside Irving.
Everyone wants to come. Can.
Dishes to Valanciunas. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Russell. Irving passes to Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Russell passes to Prince. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Interesting with Torian Prince kind of coming along at the right time as the league is searching out physical, tough wing defenders that have the capability of shooting the 3-ball, the prototypical 3-and-3 man.
Irving passes to Williamson. Pulls up again.
And one. Oh, no, I thought that was an and one.
Good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area.
Hey, Zion trying to take over. Am I going to hit shots in the paint? No, because I'm trying to pick and roll Kyrie.
Russell against Williamson.
D'Lo's going to lock me down.
Off target from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Irving passes to Williamson. He gets it in there. Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You motherfucker!
With the steal. He dishes it to Russell. Back to Towns. Shoots from the right block. Offensive rebound.
What?
Beasley
He grabbed that through me.
Bro,
he grabbed that through my freaking head.
Towns, you allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Williamson double team. Jones, that's for 2.
Of course.
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Of course you have to double team because you have no one else to double team because y'all suck and don't know how to stop me.
And
you don't want me to score and just play better defense.
Point guards and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that.
Oh look, am I gonna get locked
Irving,
down? Yes.
And that'll be
Thank
2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
I mean, I can see why they call him D-Lo for
This is as good
D'Angelo.
From the charity stripe here in the second.
But why not just call him D-Russ?
Russell against Irving. From deep.
For D'Angelo.
Makes that one.
That's the deep part. And then Russ, that's for Russell.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there.
And he called timeout. I need to switch something.
A lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade.
I'll keep Brandon Ingram
to the foul line.
Ingram, he's checked in for Metsu. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. The Timberwolves working the ball around now, and it's good. 2 points.
Jump Alvarado.
Russell's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Alvarado.
Jose.
3 for New Orleans.
There you go, buddy.
Straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
There's your first bucket of the game.
Outside, Russell. Jackson
I'll let him shoot that dumb
Gets
step.
it to go from beyond the arc.
Bad.
Russell's got 13 points in the second half.
I like how competitive Russell is. When you make a three-point shot and he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to come right back at you.
And that's out of bounds.
Reach and foul! I have to get the ball quickly.
1:05 left to play in the
And
third.
then I gotta get a screen and roll. So he's out of my phase.
3-pointer.
And that's one for it.
Struggle for
Because
him
it's
tonight,
just my luck that every shot I
you can
shoot
just
is a
chalk this up as
freaking
one of those
brick.
nights.
I've shot
That
8
one
shots with
jumps
him, 7 of them
Towns
are
has got
bricks.
17 now.
And this is what you
Because
like
apparently
to see.
D'Angelo Russell knows how to play
They
defense
kept
all of a
using
sudden.
that size
Oh, I'm sorry.
to his advantage.
And out of bounds.
Okay,
is the
I'm sorry
Timberwolves.
that you're pushing me out of bounds and I can't stop that, Suke. Isn't it a foul to push someone out of bounds anyway? I know you can't, like, shove him, but you can't move him out of bounds either.
Beverly finds Prince. Here's Towns. Offensive rebound.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding.
Of course,
going
I've
to
got
work on the
Patrick
board.
Beverly. Patrick
Stick with
Beverly on me. Of
fundamentals
course
there.
I do.
Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that,
How many times have you shot the? How many times I've shot the basketball and missed with this guy? Let me see. He's got 3 points. I've shot 9
no good by
times
Pretty
with
lax
this
defense there. He's
little
gonna see fewer and fewer
dude named
chances
Jose
to bury those
Alvarado.
kind of jumpers.
I am
been a
sorry
force
if
on the
I'm
glass
shooting
all
9
game
times. If
long.
I've shot
It's almost like he's got a magnet
9
on that
times
ball
and you
here
get
tonight. He's in
1,
the
that's
right
bad.
spot all the time.
he gets that one. He's got
Oh,
5.
he's 2 for 10.
And
Yay.
Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has every story for New Orleans. Setting up teammates. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Devontae Graham. Brandon Ingram's out there with Nance. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Alvarado in at point guard. Here's Beverly. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
He'll jump through the screen and contest my shot. Yeah. He will jump through the screen and contest my shot. I was calling it as it happened.
Any reflections?
Well,
But if I do that, up shooting foul.
So welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting
God,
bank
bro!
shots
Can you stop jumping like at my face? Call a foul if you're not gonna do anything about this. God, bro, that's like the 9th time he's jumped through my screen. That's not how screens work. You can't just jump through it.
And all those second chance
Because first of all, it's a foul for fighting through it.
Boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Dude, how am I already stopped in my tracks? Set one, maybe?
Takes a three. Hits it from 3-point
I didn't jump through it that time.
And the Pelicans lead by 20.
And they're
I'm just getting him to 10, and I'm just gonna stop shooting with him for the rest of the game, bro.
From the triple, 4 of
That
their
is
last
just
5 makes
infuriating.
are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Beverly.
Okay, if you're gonna make a switch, don't switch me onto a guy I'm going towards and then switch me again. I cannot do 15 switches at once, bro.
Than it was at the break.
I'm not sure I want to bet. I'm gonna get through and then not get fouled by a cat as I go.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hold it.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense.
And again, that wasn't a foul. The amount of times he's jumped through a screen, though, like, come on, bro. You can't jump. He can jump through screens, but you'll get fouled for it, and they aren't calling it. I don't know what the foul's for. I think it's fighting through the screen or something like that. But you can't just jump for a block over a screen and roll. So I bet you if I did, I'd get a shooting foul.
And he really has
and then be shooting 3 free throws.
Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Why is Torian Prince in that small forward?
Ingram attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Beasley against Graham. Beasley inside. Yep, it counts.
I don't know how many hands I have to have in his face for me to get a contest.
To the hoop now with consistency.
Hey, Alvarado's got 10.
From the paint.
12.
Count the basket.
12.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Malik Beasley. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Beverly.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full.
Is that a freaking dog? No, it's a drum.
Alvarado, defended by Beverly. Here's Alvarado.
Oh, look! Again he jumped through it!
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Call something, like, I don't care what you call.
No
for all I care, call it on me, just to make sure I'm like, for all I care, just call it on me. Would I get mad? Yes, but at the same time, at least you called something.
Anything fancy there, but didn't need to. Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like how he contests me because my guy decides, let's slow down and then go for a finger roll. Like, dude, just bank it in. You ain't gotta be freaking flashy with it. I need some James Harden type bull crap, which you ain't gotta do. Finally, they called a foul.
One to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Brett, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So
and he's shooting like what, 8 for 18, 6 for 18
in the next couple of years.
I've missed 14 shots and he's got the second most points on my team.
And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do to stop that. Like, I'm sorry, but if you can just hop step, if you can just jump 4 times without a travel being called, then go for it. Jump, 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 jump. Where's the travel, pal?
Important trait, you gotta be consistent. Your message cannot waver.
Will he do it again?
Fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And that one is stuffed.
I like how this guy's supposed to be strictly a defensive player, and he's got like the 5th most points on that team. Probably 2nd. 3rd with 16. Oh, Cat finally surpassed D'Lo. He's shooting 9 of 21.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's Ingram from the arc.
I wet it with Brandon Ingram. It was a slow release. Alvarado's got a faster one and his bricks. Then again, he does have Patrick Beverly on him, who they give it like 87 perimeter defense every single year to, with like 57, like an 80 block and like a at least a C interior defense, which is just dumb. I'm sorry, a 6 foot. I understand he's had some incredible moments on defense, but you gotta be realistic. Patrick Beverly, and you gotta be realistic. Patrick Beverly does not do the things he did whenever he was in his 20s. He didn't even do the things he did whenever he was on the Clippers.
Here's Towns.
In his 30s. Well, still in his 30s. His early to like mid. Still, he doesn't do the same things he did when he was on the Clippers. Which was block almost every shot that came his way in the paint. We don't see that anymore. So let's get it together. Chat, can you chill?
Graham from outside.
Oh, brick.
Rebound, Minnesota.
But I shoot Brandon Ingram perfectly when there's a guy in my face. Oh, wide open. Dude, chill.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Now Graham fires the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns.
Why did you cover me from almost half court?
Number 13 with that last one. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice.
Come back in, bro.
And that's 15
I am
points
sick
for
of
Anthony
this.
Edwards. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
I'm probably just keep.
Doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit chat with the team to settle down.
And now
got to call timeout.
Player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And his focus.
Well, I forgot. I didn't call timeout. I forgot to switch my players. I had to call timeout again.
Flawless. The teammates have worked
it's only a
hard to get him the
14-point
ball in
game.
some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And as the star of this team,
there we go.
He's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions.
You suck, Valanciunas.
Here's Noel. Graham defending. Noel, no
Someone
good.
get the board.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Oh my god. Every shot I throw up now is just a brick or a block somehow. Can I get a screen? Barely.
The three. That one, no
dude.
Good. So
what in the world? Yeah, he's gonna throw up some stupid shot and that's about to go in.
It's Russell missing. New Orleans leading by 14. Irving drives in and he makes good on the
20.
lane. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
What the
I feel
heck?
like the jump ball triggered Kyrie.
He got 11 assists. Then again, he is passing the ball a lot more than I am.
Beverly against Graham. Back to Edwards. Lets the three fly. And it's Williamson.
The heck kind of putback attempt was that?
Williamson's got 9 rebounds.
Come here, Zion. I said come here, Zion, not come here, Valanciunas. Come here, Zion.
Inside. And there's Williamson on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Russell. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Williamson. Valanciunas dishes to Williamson. That one goes in. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And fifth foul on Kyrie Irving. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Timberwolves call time.
What are you sitting screen for?
Career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skill.
I so want to sim this. I'm so bored. It's a 20-point game. I'm gonna win.
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Russell against Irving. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pelicans leading by 20. Driving the lane. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Can you call the foul? I heard it from up there.
13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Deep 2 from Russell. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Irving attacking. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost. And when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Russell and the slam dunk by Russell.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. No surprise here, just a big-time performance
for Zion Williamson.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And free throw good from Williamson.
Well, Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. With a lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around into a consistent championship caliber competitor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Reed comes in for Vanderbilt. Jake Layman's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. He's off on the second. And here are the Pelicans. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring, and he's going to draw some fouls.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Beverly. Timberwolves passing it around. To the inside. Banked in off the glass.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell!
Williamson against Monroe. And the dunk by Williamson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying
I'm
aggressive
getting Zion
late in this ball game,
29.
just not wanting to let go of
Sorry,
the rope.
27.
And the first one drops.
They can do it. His Zion's just built different.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, it doesn't help whenever he pass it in. Get it to Zion.
Williamson outside. Lays it up off the
Boom.
glass.
But the
27.
truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
41 minutes. That boy must be tired. 2 shots missed all game from Zion. 27 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, and a block. 24 for Kyrie. 18 for Ingram, 17 for Devontae, 17 for Jose. 15 for Larry Nance, 13 in the first half. Valanciunas with 10 and 14. He was perfect from the field. 8 for Herbert, 2 of 6. 3 of 6 for Jackson. 1 of 1 for Metu. Snell was 1 of 1. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I will see you boys in the next episode. Bye-bye.